super mom, super wife, super career woman, super homeschooler, or super entrepreneur? Are you exhausted yet? Right? So many women, and trust me, many women in my community are living their life spread too thin, right? Exhausted, unmotivated, unhappy, living with a really empty cup because they are giving it all away, right? And if you're one of them, then this pelvic power hour is exclusively for you. And if you believe that you're meant to live life in that way, then today we're going to change your life. We're going to change your life. We're going to make it for the better, right? Because rushing through your day, constantly feeling like you're behind the eight ball, right? The cup is empty. You can't give anything to anyone, right? You bring home the bacon if you're a working mom, or if you're not, if you're just, working, when you bring home the bacon, you cook up the bacon, you put it in the pan, you're serving everybody else around you. And then when it comes to you, your plate is empty because you are drained, exhausted, and you are a shell of yourself. And I wish that I was making this up, but I'm not. But my guest star today, reclaim your vitality, reclaim your essence, right? So I like to welcome Andrea Duchonovic to the show today, and she is going to bring it for you. So get your pens ready, get your pencils ready, because you're going to want to take notes here. I guarantee it, okay? So let's bring on Andrea. So excited to have you here because, frankly, there is a lot of this going around. Either it is quarantine exhaustion, lockdown exhaustion, mental exhaustion, giving it all away exhaustion. And I know that you have the most beautiful information today for everyone, right? And you have created a new masterclass series called Breaking Up with Exhaustion, which frankly I'm going to purchase, and I'm part of it because I love it so much. So thank you, Andrea, for being here and sharing your wisdom.
Isa, thanks for having me. It's always such a pleasure to talk to you.
Now, I know that you have an incredible story. Um, and why did you decide to launch this masterclass? Why did you decide to launch the masterclass, and tell me everything about that?
So, my story, just give me a yes if you could hear me. Yeah, okay. So, my story just started when I was really young. I was a always in go, go, go mode from high school. I
Oh
used to show up
goodness,
at
that's
my high
awesome.
school class at 5 a.m. and I wouldn't get home till 10 p.m., right? I was the president of my high school and I was the manager of the wrestling team, don't ask. And I was just go, go, go mode. And as I got older, can you hear me now, Lisa? Yay. Okay. So as I got older, I just started burning out more and more and more. And I was just so exhausted because I was so busy and I was just the woman that was trying to do it all. I was then going to college and living on the Upper East Side and bartending and starting businesses and getting into health and wellness. And then my father got sick and I moved to Europe and I took care of him and I just gave my heart and soul to him. And I put myself last. Every single day, I put myself last until the point
Let me put the
where
mic
I
on.
was fatigued, I was exhausted, I
I'm
was
trying to make
sleeping
sure.
10 hours a night and napping during the day, and I still had no zest for life and no energy. And I knew that something needed to change. So, long story short, I went on a quest where I became a part of this industry, started working with different entrepreneurs and influencers and healers, and just tested out all the stuff that some of it worked, some of it didn't work. And I just got rid of all the bull and I went on a journey to find what works when it comes to exhaustion, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I said, I need to share this with the world. And that was the start of putting this masterclass together that's actionable, that's step by step, and that takes you through all the 7 pillars of health that you should be addressing in order to overcome exhaustion for good.
Let's
I
go
just,
over the three pillars of exhaustion every day, all the tips that you have for everyone. Yeah, please. Everybody needs this information.
yeah, so I'll go over three. The masterclass goes over the seven essential pillars of health. The three we're going to discuss here, which I found so crucial and important. And honestly, every expert I interviewed went back to these three pillars, every single one of them. So the first one is your mindset, your daily habits, and your emotional health. Because as women, whether you're the entrepreneur, whether you're the mom, whether you have support group, or maybe you're a single mom and still working, I don't care which one of those you are. If you're exhausted and you're putting yourself last, it's creating more exhaustion in your life. You're in this rat race of you get up in the morning and you just go through your day and you don't stop. And then the nighttime comes and you have nothing left. So, working on your mindset, working on this, and creating time for you will allow you to fulfill yourself more. Once you fulfill yourself more, girl, trust me, you will have so much more for the people around you. So that is of utmost importance is your mindset. Even if it's 5 minutes a day that you take care of you. And that could look like a 5 minute meditation. It could be journaling and gratitude. It could be creating your day the night before. What are the most important things that you need to get done that day, the next day? What are the things that are taking up most of your energy? Where are places where you can ask for help? And what is serving you? And taking that time for yourself will then allow you to show up so much greater for the other people in your life, your family, your parents, your kids that you're serving. So that's pillar number one. The second pillar for you to really address is actually toxicity and detox. Ladies, this is huge. And it's one of the second, yeah, this is one of the biggest things that changed my life and my exhaustion levels. We are living in such a toxic world. I was born in Slovakia. Air was clean. We ate meat from grass-fed cows. That was just the natural and the normal thing to do. And then I moved to Brooklyn, New York, probably one of the most chemical-filled places. And I was using the cheapest gel and shampoos that I could find. I was really going and listening to the marketing out there of this stuff is healthier. Use this lotion. It's going to make your skin silky and smooth, not knowing that ladies, there's over 1300 chemicals in our skincare products and the makeup that we put on our face that are banned in the European Union. We have about 4 or 5 banned here in the United States. It is a big problem. Our meat and our poultry getting filled with chemicals and antibiotics, and we're putting this in our bodies. The air that we're breathing, the water that we're drinking, we are just filled with toxins. And if you don't address the toxicity in your life and in the products, and you don't address that and detox properly, there's a big term, properly and truly, you will never get rid of the exhaustion in your life, because once your bucket is filled with these toxins, you just can't go back unless you address it and you address it properly. So that's the second thing that we go through in this masterclass: what it is, what you're looking for, what to exchange, and how to detox properly. The third thing, Isa, three. And the third thing is sleep and movement. I mean, this is pretty obvious, right, ladies? If you're not sleeping, not only enough, but if you're not sleeping well, if you're not getting in your deep sleep and your REM sleep, you are going to be exhausted. Ladies, I was sleeping 10 hours a night and napping an hour or two in the afternoon, and I was drained. Why? I wasn't getting the proper sleep. So in the master class, we go through things like creating a nighttime routine, right? Nighttime habits. What are the things that you need to do during the nighttime to set yourself up for the best sleep? Deep sleep, REM sleep, the sleep that's going to make you wake up actually refreshed and not dreading to get out of bed and pressing snooze 15 times like I used to do, right? So nighttime routine. And then what's the other side of sleep? Movement. getting out there. If we're busy, we're putting our exercise last. And exercise doesn't need to be 2 hours in the gym. It could be a stroll, a walk with your newborn. It could be doing some squats with your kid or your puppy in your hands and doing that at home. Just any type of movement. We go through all of that in this free masterclass. It's absolutely incredible. So that's in short. These are the three big pillars that I just absolutely love and I think are crucial in taking those first steps to beating exhaustion.
Thank you, Andrea, for doing that, for being here, everyone on the masterclass. Super excited for all that you recommended, for all that you shared. Everyone, please go to the Breaking Up for Exhaustion link. It's in the comments, and I'll put it on everyone's comment right after this as well. And thank you so much for sharing everything. I am so excited that you're giving real, real, real help for so many of the women who are out there and are so burnt out. Thank you.